Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance in the Long Beach area. Today we are joined by Vivian Malauulu. She is a new member of the Long Beach Community College District. Congratulations. It was a, can I say, bumpy ride?
It was.
To get you to this seat on the LBCC board. Let's talk about it. You, in some ways, are the insurgent that defeated the establishment. Give us a sense of what happened.
Well, Brad, thank you.
Of
Thank
course.
you for having me on the show. I appreciate your time. It was the experience of a lifetime.
Yes.
Never saw myself ever running for public office. Never thought that I'd be doing anything like this. But I honestly felt a calling.
Why?
I was a faculty member.
Right.
I taught at LBCC, and I was involved.
I used to teach journalism too.
Did you?
Yeah, at Whittier College. I loved teaching.
I do too.
Yeah. What'd you teach?
Journalism.
Journalism. But meaning, what was your topic?
Global communications.
Perfect.
I actually taught the first social media class on campus.
Nice. You can teach me.
There
So you recognized the power of community college, and specifically LBCC. I mean, it is considered the gold standard when you look at community colleges, 113 in California. Okay, but why did you decide to take that leap to elective office?
I saw the existing board, that there was a need on the board to have a voice that was representative of more faculty, student, and community opinion, goals. And I was really involved in the faculty association. I was very, very close to the student body. And you know, the stars aligned, and I stepped up to run.
But it took a lot for those stars to get in the exact order you needed. There had been a vacancy. You had sought appointment. The appointment was not given. You ran against the individual who got the appointment. The entire establishment supported her, and yet you, I mean, I'll just say it, you trounced her. I mean, almost 60% of the vote.
Correct.
What happened?
A lot of hard work. A lot of support, my family, the faculty, the students, the community. I'm the Vivian down the street with
right, well
4
stated.
kids.
Right, who are here right now. At least 3 of them are.
The other, my husband, my daughter on their way.
Okay.
But we are embedded in the community. Right. We're very involved in the schools and athletics and church.
Right.
And
Long Beach is your home.
Yes.
It's your home in more ways than one.
I was the people candidate.
Okay, so you've won.
Yes.
The question then becomes, how do you join the board and be a force for positive, collaborative change? There are 4 other members or 6 other members?
4.
4 other members. I believe they all endorsed your opponent.
2 of them did.
2. Did the other 2 stay silent?
Correct.
Okay, so be that as it may.
Correct.
What do you do to start to mend fences and to start to work collaboratively with the other 4?
Well, during the campaign, I reached out to all 4 to introduce myself, including the college superintendent president, who also endorsed my opponent.
Who, by the way, is moving on.
Correct.
And despite the fact his endorsement of someone else, you must be proud that Eloy Oakley is moving on to be the chancellor of the entire California Community College system.
I'm extremely proud, and I let him know right away I wanted to work with all of them, and I met with them.
Right.
And since I've been on the board, it's been great.
How many meetings have you had?
1 and 1 tonight.
Okay.
We have 1 tonight.
So how is it, Vivian, to literally be sitting on that dais, looking out and realizing that you did it? You did it. You did it for yourself. You did it for your family. You did it for your residents, your neighbors, and now you can be part of the solution.
It's extremely humbling.
Are your parents still with us?
My mom is, yes.
I mean, I think about it. What does she think?
My mom held my Bible when I got sworn in. She, my childhood best friend, administered the oath of office.
Right.
She's an attorney for a deputy district attorney.
Sure.
It's very humbling, and at the same time, there's a huge sense of responsibility. I don't want to let anybody down.
Right.
I want to make sure that the people who voted for me are proud of me representing them.
And the people that didn't.
Correct.
Because you do represent everyone.
That's a very good point.
Yeah,
and I'm a strong consensus builder.
Right.
I've sat on many boards before,
Right.
and I understand the importance of working together. We won't always agree. We won't always vote the same way.
Okay.
but to be able to be professional.
Right. So what are your goals? And I asked you that, and just to give some background to our viewers, the show airs statewide. Long Beach Community College is, as I said, it's really the gold standard. I mean,
It is.
if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, you got the Long Beach Promise. So, what do you want to do to kind of make what's already good great?
That's a great point. Long Beach City College by far is the best. And I just got back from a trustee conference in Washington, D.C., and everybody there knows LBCC.
Of course.
But there are certain areas for improvement.
Please.
37% of our student body has below a 2.0 grade point average.
Okay, that's
and
an issue.
As a professor on campus,
Can you still teach?
No.
You can't?
I can't. Conflict of interest.
Not
so,
even as an adjunct?
No.
Ah, shucks.
No.
Okay.
But I really want to reach that 37%. They should not have below a 2.0 grade point average. That's very important to me. Also, our graduation rate. We've got 46% of our students graduate in 6 years. And 46%.
How does that compare to your counterparts? Is that good or bad?
It's about average.
Average.
It's about average. But we only have about 30% who are graduating in 4, and 19% are graduating in 2 years. So I would like to see those numbers flip.
Right. Now, if we had been talking 3 years ago, those numbers would make more sense because there were so few classes being offered.
Correct.
Are we seeing, now that classes are being restored, that we're trending in the right direction with those graduation rates? Or are they stagnant or dropping?
Well, actually, enrollment is down because the economy is doing well.
All right, because people will have to go back to school.
Right. When the economy is bad, then everybody goes back to community college for training. And it has to be said that community college is such a jewel in education. We take everybody. We have absolute open enrollment.
And what makes community college in Long Beach a particular jewel, I don't mean to be too fawning, but you have that Long Beach Promise, which takes us from LBUSD to LBCC to Cal State Long Beach.
Absolutely.
Which is considered one of the finest Cal States in the system.
Which
and it's
is
seamless.
It's great if you just graduated from high school, but remember, our population is largely adult also. We've got veterans, we've got single moms, we've got divorced parents. We have adults who are transitioning careers. So any community college, not just LBCC, but any community college is really should really be at the forefront of education because we educate everyone.
But let me ask you, a few years ago, the California Community College Foundation, I guess you can call it, or board association, thank you for that correction, they seem to put a special emphasis on individuals that are looking to matriculate to 4-year. Which is great.
Sure.
Which is great.
Sure.
But what about lifelong learners? What about vocational ed?
Exactly. And that's my passion.
I
and that
see.
was another one of my platforms in my campaign is to make sure that we have the training, the adequate instruction for adults who, I just talked to a student a couple days ago who's 54 years old and he's been working for a company on the docks for a very long time and they're getting all new equipment, automated equipment, and he's a welder. So he's coming to LBCC to relearn the trade, to make sure that he is competitive because he says he felt like he had another 10, 15 years of employment left and he wants to be marketable and competitive.
And LBCC is advancing with the times.
Yes.
They're offering those 21st century courses that folks need to make sure.
And our facilities, thank you to Long Beach voters who voted yes on LB, Measure LB. Our
$850 million bond in 2014, I think it was? Or?
Well, actually, that was the old one. Measure LB was this past June.
Just passed. Oh, thank you for that correction. Right.
Yes, the first one was 2004, I believe, and then we've got one now that just passed. And
I want to congratulate you. You'll come back?
Yes.
Her name is Vivian Malauulu.
Correct.
My name is Brad Pomerance. We thank you so much for joining us on Charter Local Edition.